Hello birdies, this is Birdie Budgets back with another video. Today we will be doing a budget with me for my paycheck on July 24th. So let's get right into the video. Let's move this up. All right, I got my cheat sheet out to the side just in case I forget anything, but let's get it going. I'm gonna write to the side and then I will move it back so that you all can see. Okay, so on July 24th, we will have two incomes coming in, my husband's full-time income and my side hustle. All right, so number one. Okay, so we have two incomes coming in, my husband's full-time and my side hustle. So in total, I forgot to leave a total line. In total, we're looking at $1,535 budgeted. So I will write out our fixed expenses and be right back. All right, so our fixed expenses, we have my two oldest children, their allowance. We have a miscellaneous bill that I have, car note, insurance, which is our car insurance and our renter's insurance, streaming. Then we have a personal bill that I won't name, but that, and then August rollover. So on my last two checks for the month, I roll over the bills for the first part of the month, all of our utilities, and then rent, a portion of the rent. So let's write in those totals. Okay, so our children this week, they normally get $10 every 2 weeks, but for the purpose of the budget, we had my insurance, well, we'll get to it in a second. I'll come back to that. So this is $20. Our car note, this is a couple dollars more than what it is. It's like $257 and some change, and I just rounded up to $260 because every little bit extra that you pay on it is something. And then our insurance, so it's normally $255 and some change. I don't know why it went up this month. I have to look into it. Well, my children decided to open the garage. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I am sorry. So it's normally $255. So because this went up, I went ahead and cut this back a little bit just in case any other fees come up. So this is why they are getting $5 a piece this week instead of $10 a piece. Then we have our streaming service that we use for all of our television needs. Our personal bill is $45, and then August rollover. So this is the bill. This rollover are the bills from like the 1st to the 10th because we get paid on the 10th. So this is like Amazon. This comes out of, I believe on my first video, I told you all that I do a budget for the 1st of every month, even though we don't get paid on the 1st. Well, unless paydays fall on the 1st. I do a budget on the 1st, and this is some of the money that would go on there. So that's normally the same bills every month. So it's Amazon, a Patreon. I support a creator, and we have Disney Plus, my kickoff account for my husband and myself, our cell phone bill. I think that's everything. So that's the $464. So let's add it all together. All right, so that total is $1,076, and in parentheses, I'm gonna put what we have left. So 1535 minus 1076 is $400 $159. So groceries. Oh, sorry guys, I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. So next I'm going to list out our variable expenses. So we have groceries, gas, personal spending. So because this check is so close to my last paycheck of the month, I'm going to do some smaller numbers. So normally we would budget $400 for groceries every 2 weeks. Gas would normally get, $160, and personal spending would normally get anywhere between $20 and $30. I'm going to cut that down just for this paycheck, and then what I don't budget on this one, I will budget on my next budget with me. Ooh, I couldn't find my words. Okay, so for groceries for this, I'm going to spend $180. Gas, $120, and personal spending won't be getting anything for this paycheck. So 180 plus 120 is $300. And that will leave $159 left for our sinking funds. All right, so we have 4 binders and then our buffer. I'm working on building up the buffer. As if you watched my last video, you saw that I had to clean out basically all of our binders and kind of start fresh. Didn't want to do that, but things come up. I'm glad I had the money there. I'm not even going to stress about it. So, and I was keeping my buffer in my account, but I think what I want to do is make an envelope in one of these binders. I'll figure out which one I want to put it in, but I am going to budget for it separately. It'll just be in one of the binders. And that way, once it builds up, because again, if I have it readily available, I just know myself and I don't want to keep spending it. Because the goal with the buffer is to create a bills buffer for my bill account, so that in the event anything comes up, like this extra little bit that had I, it's normally $255 and it went up, that could have been covered by my buffer. So my goal is to build the buffer up. So what I think I'm going to do is add an envelope. More than likely it'll go in either my halo binder or my white binder. Actually, no, my yellow binder. I'm going to put it in my yellow binder, and that'll be where I keep my buffer. So I can start to build it up, and then once it gets to a certain amount, then I will move it. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's list them out. All right. So my buffer is normally whatever this last digit is, the dollar amount right there. So for this week, I'm going to budget $9. Just so I can keep myself together. So I know I need $80 towards my yellow binder for glasses. My daughter has an appointment coming up. So I'm putting that money away. So let's say minus 80 is 70. So right here, I'm going to put 80. I'm going to put a GLASSES, but it'll be plus whatever else. So we have $70 to work with. I'm going to put $10 in my pink binder. My white binder, I will put 30. I'll put 10 in my halo binder and put 20 more in my yellow binder. All right, so that gives us a zero-based budget. Okay, so that total is $159. So right here, I'm just gonna put all the totals to add them up to make sure that's what all we got. So we have $1,535 minus $1,076 minus 300 minus 159. Let's do the math. Equals 0. All right, so that is our budget. I'm going to try, so my plan, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but in order to make it easier for me to put out content, I think what I'm going to do is, once I get this number for what my sinking funds will be, because I only stuff my sinking funds right now, I'm not stuffing our bills, and I don't even stuff our variable expenses, because for our groceries, to make sure that I stay in budget, I order those online. Very rarely do I go into the store unless I need to pick up certain things. I know I'm not going to be in there to spend money. So for groceries, I normally just order them online. That way I know I can't get past this number. And normally I end up coming under what the number is, and I just put that into my sinking funds. But anyways, and for gas, I use the Upside app, so I just leave the gas in the account that I have literally just for gas, and I use that for Upside to get my points back. So I will be cutting this in half. So what I'll do is I'll stuff half of it one week, stuff the other half the other week, and just do it like that. I think that'll be a little bit easier. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. If you love this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys in our next video, which will be our cash stuffing. See you guys later. Bye.